In the heart of a dense, ancient forest, in a village forgotten by time, lived a girl named Anya. Her beauty was like a lotus blooming in murky waters, and untouched, with long, silky black hair and deep, innocent brown eyes. She moved with a gentle grace. But innocence is fragile in a world where darkness lurks just beyond the firelight. Anya lived a simple life in her small hut, her days filled with quiet chores, unaware that from the shadows of the haunted jungle, she was being watched. One fateful night, under the hypnotic glow of a full moon, Anya ventured near the edge of the forest to gather herbs. The air grew still, the chirping of crickets ceased, and a strange, sweet scent filled her senses. Suddenly, a figure emerged from the canopy of ancient trees. He was tall, with a powerful human physique, but his arms were unnaturally long, and his face was a terrifying blend of man and beast. His eyes glowed a menacing red, and sharp teeth peeked from behind his lips. This was Vanraj, the monkey spirit, a guardian of the forest who appeared only in moonlight. His deep, echoing growl sent a shiver down Anya's spine. Before she could scream, his glowing red eyes locked onto hers, and her mind went blank. The world dissolved into a swirling mist as the spirit's hypnotic power took hold. When Anya awoke, she was back in her hut, the morning sun streaming through the cracks. It felt like a dream, a hazy nightmare she couldn't quite grasp. But as weeks turned into months, a strange and inexplicable change began within her. Her belly swelled, a life growing inside. Yet she couldn't understand how. There was no husband, no lover. The village women whispered, their eyes filled with suspicion and judgment. Anya became an outcast, isolated by a mystery that was terrifyingly her own. Her nights turned into a living nightmare. She'd hear strange monkey-like screeches echoing from the jungle, sounds that seemed to be calling for her. Sometimes, she'd wake up to find muddy footprints on the floor of her hut, too large to be human, too strange to be animal. Shadows danced in the corners of her room, taking on monstrous shapes. She saw glowing red eyes in her dreams, haunting her sleep, and she'd often wake up, drenched in a cold sweat, her heart pounding with a primal fear. The life inside her felt alien, a dark secret she carried alone. The day of the birth arrived with a storm that mirrored the chaos in Anya's soul. Thunder cracked, and rain lashed against her humble hut. Her screams of pain were swallowed by the howling wind. When the child finally came, the midwife shrieked in horror and fled, leaving Anya alone with the terrifying truth. The baby wasn't fully human. Its skin was pale, but marked with soft patches of brown fur. One eye was a beautiful, human brown, just like hers. The other glowed with the same hellish red she saw in her nightmares. Its tiny hands had sharp, claw-like nails, and its cry was a horrifying mix of a baby-esque whimper and a monkey-esque screech. Anya stared at her child, a creature of two worlds, and a wave of both revulsion and maternal love washed over her. This was her baby, her curse, her flesh and blood. News of the monstrous birth spread through the village like wildfire. The villagers, their faces contorted with fear and hatred, gathered outside Anya's hut with torches and weapons. They called the child a demon, a bad omen that would bring ruin upon them all. They demanded the abomination be destroyed. Anya clutched her baby tight, shielding him from their hateful glares. She was a mother now, and she would protect her child, no matter what it was. The villagers grew more aggressive, their shouts turning into a mob's roar. They began to close in, ready to tear her and the child apart. Suddenly, a deafening, supernatural growl echoed from the jungle, silencing the mob. The trees shook violently, and a dark shadow descended upon the village. Vanraj, the monkey spirit, emerged from the darkness, his red eyes burning with rage. He moved with terrifying speed, a blur of fur and muscle, appearing before Anya's hut. The villagers screamed and scattered, their courage dissolving in the face of the true beast. Vanraj ignored them. His gaze was fixed on Anya and the hybrid child in her arms. He had returned to claim his son. His deep voice echoed in Anya's mind, not through her ears. He is mine. Our son. You will come with us, Anya. You will be my queen, and we will rule the forest together, forever. The spirit, extended a hand, its long fingers covered in dark fur. Anya looked at the terrifying creature before her, the father of her child. Then she looked down at the baby, who whimpered softly, its mismatched eyes staring up at her. He was a monster to the world, but he was her son. Van Ross's offer was a prison sentence in the dark. A life bound to a beast, but rejecting him meant facing the wrath of both the spirit and the village alone. Her choice was impossible. Escape the spirit and risk her childless life in a world that hated him, or follow the monster into the eternal darkness to stay with her son. What would she choose? The story doesn't end here. To find out what Anya decides, make sure you subscribe to DKR Mystica. For more chilling tailies, thanks for watching.